I want to share with you the main thing that I love to help people with, and that is getting out of their own head, taking the idea of a business and then taking action and actually making it happen. Because I just see too many people holding themselves back because they're worried about what other people are going to think, how they're going to sound, and they don't take the action, and they get stuck, or maybe you've got stuck before in procrastination and perfectionism. And this is actually a way that you're self-sabotaging, you're stopping yourself from moving forward. To get yourself on social media, put your business out there, to learn how to do Facebook ads, to build up your email list so that you can reach more clients and share with them the service that you offer. Like maybe you help people, maybe you're a coach of some kind. I also work with people like photographers, like creative people who do web designs, logo designs, graphic design. So people who have any kind of service that can be delivered where you can work from home, like I do. Like I work from 8 till 2. I have every afternoon off with my little girl. She gets picked up from school at 12:30 by my husband. He's a photographer, so he also doesn't have to go to like a 9-to-5 job. And for me, really, it's just the ultimate freedom. Like it gives you so many options. And I have friends and I have family with great ideas. And, I've always loved to just help inspire and motivate and sort of get you guys moving into some kind of action. So even if you go after this video and go and make your first video and put it up and just share your story and just share why you do what you do and why it lights you up. For me, it's really, like I said, it's getting people from the idea in their head to move into action. But the good thing is that I've got, I like to share kind of the technical side of things as well as like, a lot of it can be because of mindset. And so there's, things that you can say on a daily basis. There's ways of kind of changing your mindset of thinking that it's for other people and not for you, or making yourself wrong for kind of sharing these views. You may be worried that your views are going to polarize people, and actually that's one of the best things that you can do, because that's the way that you really build a strong tribe. And remember that social media has actually just changed the way that we communicate. So it's a form of communication that we really have to embrace. We are on this huge brink of change, and it's getting more and more, like they say, video consumption online is going to be going through the roof. So, if you're not getting your business, whatever it may be, if you're not getting it out there in different ways on social media, whether it be video, Facebook Live, Periscope, Instagram, you're kind of missing out. Like you're going to miss the boat. You'll eventually get on there, but like it's time to kind of be action taker, take a little bit of a risk. Yes, it is a bit scary, but often what I find is when you take the action and you move through the fear, that's actually the best way of doing it. I love to help people with this kind of thing. And so the kind of people I tend to work with are usually other moms like me. You're quite experienced in your field. Most of you actually have a degree, which is more than I've got, but I do have experience. So I've got a good 16 years experience working in ad agencies, running my own photography business, running a social media marketing company with 2 full-time staff, and now my coaching business. So I'm a perpetual learner, and I'm always ready to hand over and teach and just share with you everything that I've learned over the last 16 years. I ran a photography business. I marketed that business with absolutely no advertising budget, and so that's where I really learned, by being in the trenches, like learning how to actually leverage social media, use it to reach the right people, but in a genuine way. So it's not about like being spammy, it's about sharing your work and being creative. So the creative part of it would be what images you're showing, what videos you're showing, and then what copy are you writing. So the copy, the images and the videos, and then the platforms where you're going to be sharing it. That's really, really important for your business. And you know, some of you might be using certain platforms like Instagram just personally, but you've not taken it to that next level, and you're not really sure exactly how you can make it work for your business. And trust me, the people are there. Instagram is one of the fastest growing social media platforms. In South Africa, it grew by 110% last year, where Facebook and Twitter only grew around the 10 to 15%. So Instagram is the big one that's coming up. Yes, everybody is on Facebook. It's generally the one where there are more eyeballs. It's where there's more people. There's like 1.8 billion people on Facebook now. And I read the other day that about a billion of them are in Facebook groups. So it's really it's a place to create community, like back in the day when there used to be chat rooms and then forums, and now Facebook groups have taken over that. And it's just a way for people to come together, create a community. And if you can do that around the business that you do and really provide value, you know, give people information, help them out, then that's like your first step to really building your business and building a brand online. So I like to think of, for me, like there's three elements. There's the branding, which so branding and personal brand, it doesn't have to be you all dolled up and dressed up with champagne sitting in a fancy hotel, unless that's really you and authentically you. When I went to do my personal brand, I knew that I spend most of my time wearing flip-flops, walking on the beach. I don't like super rustic though, so my kind of vibe really that I created was barefoot luxury. So everybody can create a personal brand. Whether you do like luxury, great. If you don't, great. Create the personal brand around what it is that really lights you up, who you are, what's your story, what do you love to do, and then also like who are you talking to. So like getting really, really intimate on who your ideal clients are, not just demographics, but like truly like what do they believe in, how similar are they to you. If you're going to work with this client for a long term, you're going to want to make sure that, you know, you share the same value systems, possibly the same kind of beliefs as well. Not necessarily a specific religious belief, but general like values and ethics and things like that. So getting really clear on what they are for yourself is going to really help you to define the kinds of clients you want to work with. And, you know, even just a little exercise, like thinking back on the last 5 or 10 clients you worked with and picking out which of those were your favorite, and then asking yourself the question, why were they such good clients for you? And then really drilling down and, you know, getting into a little bit more data and that kind of thing, which I love to help people with, is how to then find more of those people through social media. And organic social media is great. You can definitely build, especially in the beginning, you can build your business using organic social media, and then you get to a point where it needs to now scale. So I definitely help people and I encourage people to organically leverage social media, but then it gets to a point where you've got to learn to scale the business. You've got to learn to buy media, so to buy traffic. So whether that be through Facebook ads or Instagram ads or, you know, that kind of thing, you do get to a point where the business just gets bigger, and it's not going to be able to scale. It's not going to be able to grow and get bigger, and for you to reach so many more people, serve more people with whatever it is that you offer and you do. So don't be scared of paid traffic. Like, I know that some people dabble in Facebook ads, they spend a bit of money and then they run for the hills because they've just sent them to their website, they didn't get anybody inquiring and they don't understand why. So I'm creating this 4-part video series, and I'm going to dive into a little bit more about all of this for you in these 4 video series for you. So if you want to sign up, maybe you're already in my community, then just look out for them. And I really hope that you enjoy and come on this journey with me. And I want to help you with your business. I love nothing more than sitting down with somebody who has an idea and we create your business. So we create, like, what are your pricing and packages? How are you going to market this? What's the brand going to look like? Because you need brand, you need marketing, and you need sales. And then in the middle of that, you need integrity as well. So in the middle of that, like, heart center of the triangle, you need that integrity, the ethics, the values of what your business is going to be. You need the brand that you put out to the world. Like, how do you get, like, all those ideas that are in your mind about your business, how are you going to get that out to the world? Whether it's through copy, through the images that you create, or the images that you pick and you curate to show the brand, and the kind of quotes you're going to show. And it's it's content creation. You may have heard content creation and not really thought, well, what is that? What does that mean? It's really the, like, collateral that you're putting out, like your images, your video, your quotes that you're putting out, the copy, everything, your brand, your personal brand, everything that you put out there. So that's the brand. And then the marketing side is like, okay, yes, I've got a beautiful website. That doesn't really mean that you're getting traffic to that site. There may be some SEO you can do, search engine optimization, to make sure that you do come up in Google searches. This works great in the wedding industry. For the coaching industry, not as much. You've really got to do attraction marketing. You've got to get out there and tell people about what you do in a really great, authentic, nice way, and just, tell people what you do. Like, it doesn't have to be too difficult, but there's a learning curve, and I'm teaching everything that I know as much as I can. I do have a community, a private Facebook group called Build Your Brand Online, and we've got over 1,000 women in there now. So come through, join that if you like. And I do Facebook Lives in there, and I really like to give value and motivate, whether you decide to work with me, whether you buy one of my courses, work with me one-on-one, or just join the community in there and just get the support and help that you need in the beginning, just to start, like, the momentum growing and get the business, off the ground. That's what I love to help people do.